$2 billion. That's what it costs to build the most expensive baseball stadium in history. And it's rising right now on the Las Vegas Strip, funded partly by your tax dollars, whether you live in Nevada or not. But here's the twist. The team playing there was kicked out of Oakland. The stadium won't open until 2028, and some analysts are already calling it the riskiest sports bet Vegas has ever made. Welcome to Las Vegas in 2026, where the skyline isn't just changing. It's being completely rewritten. While other American cities debate whether to fix potholes or build parks, Vegas is dropping billions on a construction spree so massive, so audacious, that it's turning the entertainment capital of the world into something nobody saw coming. A legitimate sports empire. Right now, as you watch this, there are cranes, bulldozers, and construction crews transforming nearly 40 acres of prime strip real estate. We're talking about projects worth over $15 billion combined, and they're all happening simultaneously. This isn't renovation. This is revolution. Let's start with the controversy magnet that's got everyone talking. The $2 billion gamble, the Oakland Athletics Las Vegas Stadium, or as locals are starting to call it, the Vault, because that's exactly what it cost to build. Over $2 billion, making it officially the most expensive ballpark ever constructed in Major League Baseball history. Not just expensive, the most expensive. The design is wild. Picture this. 5 overlapping reflective shells shaped like a spherical armadillo, engineered by the acclaimed Bjark and Gels group. These aren't just for show. They're designed to shade 33,000 fans from desert heat that regularly hits 110 degrees, while simultaneously opening up panoramic views of the Strip. Its architectural ambition meets climate engineering, all packed into a 9-acre site on the former Tropicana location. Here's where it gets interesting. The original estimate, $1.5 billion. Then it jumped to $1.75 billion. Now it's cleared $2 billion, and we're still over 2 years from completion. Cost overruns are coming out of owner John Fisher's pocket, but here's the part that should make you pause. $380 million of public money is already committed to this project. That's right. Nevada taxpayers approved $380 million in public financing for a privately owned baseball stadium. The debate was fierce. Supporters argued it would generate $600 million annually in visitor spending and cement Las Vegas as a year-round sports destination, alongside the Raiders and Golden Knights. Critics pointed out that Vegas just gave a billionaire nearly $400 million to build his stadium while public schools and infrastructure desperately need funding. Construction broke ground in June 2025. Right now, over 1,000 pilings have been driven into the desert floor to support the structure. The first concrete of the lower concourse was poured just weeks ago, and by mid-2026, the entire exterior shell should be framed. When you drive down Las Vegas Boulevard next summer, you'll see the skeleton of what's being called the most technically complex ballpark ever attempted. Inside, it'll feature a partially retractable roof and what's expected to be the largest jumbotron in Major League Baseball. The Mortensen-McCarthy joint venture, the same team that built Allegiant Stadium, is racing against a 2028 opening deadline. But here's the kicker. The Athletics franchise hasn't had a stadium built solely for itself since 1909. That's 119 years ago. Before we go further, if you're finding this fascinating, we'd love your support in reaching 10,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button so we can keep bringing you insider looks at the world's most ambitious construction projects. And drop a comment below. Do you think Las Vegas made the right call funding this stadium with public money? Let's debate it. The death of an icon. Now let's talk about heartbreak. In July 2024, after 35 years of operation, the legendary Mirage Resort officially closed its doors. The iconic Volcano show, the free spectacle that transformed the Strip from a car-centric road into a pedestrian experience, was extinguished forever. This wasn't just another hotel closure. The Mirage, built by Steve Wynn in 1989, arguably invented the modern Las Vegas mega resort. Its volcano was the original street-side spectacle, the blueprint every other strip property copied. Millions of tourists have memories standing on that sidewalk watching fire erupt from artificial rock. Honeymoons, family vacations, first visits to Vegas, all centered around that volcano. It's gone now, demolished, and in its place something massive is rising, the Hard Rock Guitar Hotel. A $4.3 billion redevelopment led by Hard Rock International and the Seminole Tribe of Florida, who acquired the Mirage site for just over $1 billion. This is part demolition, part rebuild, and it's one of the boldest architectural statements Vegas has ever attempted. The centerpiece, a 660 to 700-foot guitar-shaped tower, mirroring their famous Florida property but on a larger scale. Think about that for a second, a skyscraper, shaped like a guitar, standing on the Las Vegas Strip. When completed in late 2027, the property will offer approximately 3,675 rooms total, including 675 in the guitar tower itself. There will be more than 175,000 square feet of casino space, and the guitar will come alive at night, with light shows simulating guitar strings glowing against the desert sky. But here's what makes this project emotionally complex. They didn't just buy the Mirage, they killed it. The volcano that defined a generation of Las Vegas is gone forever, replaced by a corporate rock and roll theme. Some see this as exciting evolution. Others see it as Vegas erasing its own history for profit. Critics are already worried about construction noise disrupting nearby resorts, but proponents argue this is a vital injection of fresh energy into a strip segment that's felt stagnant since the pandemic. By mid-2026, pedestrians on Las Vegas Boulevard will be gawking at the skeletal frame of that guitar tower, watching as Vegas literally reshapes its own silhouette. The cursed plot that KEEPS killing DREAMS. Here's a Vegas urban legend that happens to be completely true. There's a 27-acre plot of land between the Sahara and Fontainebleau that's become a development graveyard. For decades, ambitious projects have tried to break ground there, and for decades, they've all failed spectacularly. The failed Allnet Resort, the abandoned Wet n Wild water park, dozens of proposals that never made it past blueprints. Locals started calling it cursed dirt. Now someone's trying again, and this time they're not thinking small. They're thinking vertical city. The LVXP project, Las Vegas Experience Project. Approved by Clark County in December 2024, this is potentially the most ambitious mixed-use development the Strip has ever seen. 3 high-rise towers soaring to 752 feet, housing 2,605 hotel and condominium units. These towers will be Nevada's tallest occupied structures, surpassing Fontainebleau's 737-foot height. But here's where it gets insane. They're building an 18,000-seat NBA standard arena at the base, purpose-built for professional basketball, surrounded by a 6,000-seat grand theater, luxury residences above, and retail amenity space all around. It's not a resort, it's a vertical city. Instead of sprawling outwards, it stacks its components like a tower of urban density the Strip has never attempted. Cost estimates place it between $3 and $5 billion, making it one of the largest private hospitality entertainment developments ever attempted in Las Vegas. The chief construction officer, Nick Tomasino, brings Megaproject experience from the Sphere, which is crucial because LVXP is essentially asking, can you house professional sports, ultra-luxury living, and entertainment spectacle all in one superstructure? The answer might determine whether Las Vegas gets an NBA expansion franchise. If, or perhaps when, the league awards a team to Vegas, LVXP will be ready. The only property on the Strip built from day one for professional basketball, with residents literally living above the action. Construction timeline targets 2029 completion, but 2026 focuses on site preparation, arena groundwork, and tower foundations. The big question, can they break the curse? Or will this be another ambitious dream that dies in the desert? The bigger picture, and here's the connection you might have missed. While Vegas is building stadiums and towers, it's also building a $21 billion high-speed rail line. Brightline West will connect Las Vegas to Southern California in just over 2 hours, traveling at speeds over 200 miles per hour. It's scheduled to be ready before the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics. Think about what that means. California tourists arriving by high-speed rail, stepping off at a station near the Strip, walking to a $2 billion baseball stadium, staying at a guitar-shaped hotel where the Mirage Volcano used to be, and attending concerts at an NBA-ready arena in a vertical city. This isn't just construction. It's Vegas betting $15 billion that it can evolve from gambling capital to sports and entertainment empire, from slot machines to professional leagues, from casino floors to arena floors. So here's the question. Which of these projects fascinates you most? The controversial $2 billion baseball stadium funded partly by taxpayers, the guitar-shaped hotel rising from the ashes of a Vegas icon, or the cursed plot attempting to become a vertical city with an NBA arena? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you think Vegas is making a smart bet or a reckless gamble, we want to hear your take. Las Vegas in 2026 isn't just building buildings. It's building a completely different identity, and we're watching it happen in real time.